guys, before this video starts, I want to say that I know these price ranges will change a bit over time because of demand and just time in general, but these price ranges that I showed in this video should be good for like a month or so, and even after that it should only grow a bit and it should not grow too drastically. And if you just want to know in a month or two, just comment down below on this video, go like, hey, what's the current price for the Shadow Empress boots, because I'm always updated on trading. I always know the worth, I always know the values. So feel free to ask me, and if I see your comment, I will reply and tell you. So yeah guys, anyway, let's get on to this video. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Bunny Marshmallows. And in this video, we are going to be ranking Royale High's off-sale heels from most expensive to least expensive. And I'm not talking about original prices, because that's kind of boring and doesn't really help, to be honest. I'm talking about trading prices. And trading prices means what people usually pay for them and what's not necessarily worth it. Like, it's worth it in trading senses, and in trading's worth, except it's like not personal. Okay, so it's, for example, personally, I wouldn't say the Shadow Empress boots would be worth like 100k or something, but trading says, oh yeah, that's cheap for the Shadow Empress boots. So you know what I mean, guys. And I'm putting this based on my knowledge because I do trade a lot and I profited a lot, and that's because I know the values. So please don't, it's not 100% accurate, and everyone will have a bit of a different opinion on this. Just please don't hate on me though, because saying like my prices are wrong, oh my gosh, you got that wrong. This video is supposed to help. If you already know the values, then don't watch it, I guess, okay? Anyway, these are all the heels that we are going to be listing, and these are all the off-sale heels. And you may be wondering why I only have 8 kind of categories, I guess, and there's 10 heels. Well, that is because, for example, these guys, they're really just 18,000. They're from winter, so they're basically the same. People pay the same amount for them. And also these guys, as you can see, same thing, Anyway, let's get started. So first off, we have the chicken legs, and I couldn't fit all of them in the picture, of course, so I just kind of took like this kind of angle. So the chicken legs are actually, I don't know if they really count in this tier list because there's a bunch of them, and these are all like single heels by themselves. The chicken legs are kind of, it's like a category, if you know what I mean. And it's really hard to mark categories. For example, you say heels is a category. Shadow Empress heels is not worth the same as the cheapest chicken leg heels, No. So this one, I just kind of wanted to include it here because I wanted to tell you guys the value of it, even though it's not exactly counted in the tier list. I'm just going to put it at number 8, even though there are some heels that can range higher. But for the chicken legs, people usually pay the original price. If not, maybe a bit cheaper or a bit more expensive. But they usually don't jump high, they don't jump low. So for example, the lowest chicken legs, you can probably find people who pay 1.5k for it. The most expensive pair of chicken legs, I'm not really sure which is the most expensive pair, but like if it's 15,000, people will pay 15,000 for it. If it's 20,000, people might even go to like 25,000, But it's basically just the original price, a bit less or a bit more, not drastic. But anyway, we got those out of the way, so let's get on to the singular heel. So first off, we have the Pastel high tops. Now these guys, the thing is, most people don't actually really like them, so that's why the demand is pretty low on them, because usually heels would go a bit more, except for the chicken legs, they're also kind of low demand, but usually heels go a bit more than the original price. But these guys are actually like, people don't really want them, and most won't pay over original price for them, which is pretty sad because they are actually really cute heels, but for some reason people just don't like them as much. The original price, if you did not know, is 20,000 diamonds. Now some people might even sell them for like 15k. So basically the price range for this is 15 to 20k. So I'm gonna put them in the 7th slot. By the way, guys, number 1 is the most expensive and 8 is the least expensive. Of course, the chicken legs don't really count, so don't come at me going like, bro, there's chicken legs that cost like 20,000 diamonds. The chicken legs, I'm just putting them there because I just want to explain, so it's really just 1 to 7, okay, guys? Anyway, I'm gonna put the pastel high tops and the rainbow high tops in the 7th slot because their price range is 15k to 20k. Now that's their like broad, a pretty close price range. You might find some deals that'll pay like 21k or like 13k, you know, but this is the general price range, okay? The general one that I see and people pay for. So they go in number 7. Now next we have the winter heels. So these guys, I would put them in number 6, and the reasoning is I know their original price is 18,000, but once again we're not talking about original price. And these guys actually, their price range is usually 15,000 to 20,000 as well. So you might be wondering, why are they on the same row? Like, well, first of all, they have to be kind of on different rows. So these guys are pretty much almost the same price. But I'm putting the winter heels a bit higher because people actually want these heels more than the pastel high tops. So this makes it easier to sell them if you have it and you're looking to sell them. So personally, I'd put these a little more worthy just because the demand is a bit higher because they do go over the original price and also just more people want them, so you know. Anyway, that's that. And by the winter boots, I mean the high school lacy boots and also the adorable lace-up doll boots. Okay, so next we have the Batmo heels from Halloween. These guys, I actually say, I think they'd go in number 3. So the original price for these were 33,000, but people actually like the Batmo heels quite a bit. Since they came back this year, their value definitely dropped. Almost everything that came back, their value dropped, but these guys can be sold up to 60,000, which is almost double their normal price. So they usually go from 40,000 to 60,000. The most common one I see is 50,000, but there are also people who give up to 60,000 or just 40,000 if you find a good deal. So they're actually pretty wanted and their demand is pretty high. So if you have them, you're in luck. Once again, the price range for these are 40,000 to 60,000. Okay, so next up we have the thigh highs from winter. These guys, I'd have to say they go in number 4. The thigh highs are also pretty close with the Darling Valentina ones, but I just have to say they go a bit higher just because their original price is higher and the original price counts, and then demand makes them higher or lower or the same. Okay, so the original price for the thigh highs were 36,000 diamonds, and these guys usually range from their original price, so 36,000 to 50,000, I'd say. And 40,000 is a common find for them. So once again, the price range for the thigh highs is 36,000 to 50,000. Anyway, next we have the Darling Valentina Lollipop heels from Valentine's Day this year actually. The Darling Valentina heels original price was 30,000 diamonds, and they can usually be sold up to 45,000. Their range is over here and they go in number 5. They're just a bit below the thigh highs. And although these guys, like the common prices match, you know, you can still find people who buy these for a bit higher because 50,000, 45,000 max price. Okay, so second to last, we have the Princess Starfrost skates, and I actually left the most expensive for last, obviously you can tell. So these guys go in number 2. It's pretty obvious because we know who's superior here. Anyway, the skates' original price was 50,000 diamonds, and they can be sold up to 100,000, which is double the price. And that's pretty good because their original price was already pretty expensive. Most people buy these heels for 80,000 diamonds. So you can commonly find those trades, but if you go looking, you can find people who will pay 100,000. And their price range is, I'd say, 65,000 to 100,000 diamonds. because no one will really give it to you for 50,000, and I've never really heard anyone who got them for 50,000 or 60,000 unless it's when trading like just came out. Because I know when trading first came out, or like a week after trading came out, I bought these for 60,000 diamonds, which is pretty good, but now you cannot find that. It's usually 80,000. By the way, I'm sorry for the background noise. It's because I'm in my room right now, and my room's close to the kitchen, and my parents are currently cooking, so you can probably hear the chopping. I'm pretty sure you can hear that, right? Anyway, I apologize for that. But let's continue with our last pair of boots, actually. So the Shadow Embers boots obviously go in tier number 1. Oh, tier number 1. Because these guys have gotten the most drastic change from the man. Like, you can literally, these guys can go up to 4 times their original price, which even on second place, it only goes up to 2 times. Of course, the original price for the skates were 50,000, original price for the shadow boots were 40,000, but still 4 times and 2 times, like, and it's only one slot difference, you know. So the Shadow Empress boots original price was 40,000 once again, and they can be sold up to 160k. Okay, I know for a while they could probably go up to 200k, but right now currently the max is 160k. Anyway guys, that concludes our video, and I really hope this video helped you. And if you were wondering why the Geta sandals from the kimono set weren't here, that's because the Geta sandals are still currently on sale, so I can't really tell you about it because I can't say the price range because people can still buy them, you know. And obviously then demand means nothing because you can still buy them and they're still in the shop. And that's also why I didn't feature the other heels that are still on sale, for example the Dear Dollies, because people can still buy them. So like, unless they're selling them for cheaper, which I think that's kind of boring, and it's not really, yeah, the man does not really do anything for it. Anyway guys, that is it for this video, and comment down below if you want me to do skirts and like list it the same way, by the price, by the demand, all the stuff in trading size once again. And also, not only skirts, you can tell me to do, and maybe give me a category for accessories, just because it's like crazy amount of accessories. Like, you can tell me New Year's accessories, Christmas accessories. Christmas doesn't really have any accessories that, like, they don't really have a thing, but you can tell me to make a video about the candy accessories from Halloween and Valentine's accessories, you know, all that stuff. But yeah, anyway, that's it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye!